What is up, YouTubelettes? It is PuddlesA1 here, and I'm bringing you another narrated Wi-Fi battle. Today, guys, got a UU match against Mizticall, one of my very good friends who has recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so good job to him. If you guys don't know him, please stick around to the end of the battle when his link will be in the team preview. So, like I said, I do have a UU battle. It's using the same UU team that I'm starting to use now with the bug stuff, because that's the theme for everything. And now, looking at Mizticall's team, he's got very, very big threats. Offensively, in the form of Mienshao, Nidoking, possibly Rotom. And defensively, Alomomola, Porygon2, and again, possibly Rotom, because I don't really know what kind of set it is. But defensively, if I can get my Roserade to live the entire battle, I can take out the Porygon2 with Sludge Bombs as long as it doesn't trace my Natural Cure. I can take out the Alomomola with Giga Drains, and I can take out the Rotom with a Sludge Bomb if it happens to be defensive. Offensively, if I can keep my Azelf and not my Nidoking, and my Heracross, I should be fine regarding the Mienshao and the Nidoking, because as long as like the Rotom Scarf, I can outspeed the Mienshao and the Nidoking and lock myself in on the Zen Headbutt, or just have my Heracross be backup power if I need it. So anyway, guys, here we go. Mizticall's going to be leading off with the Mienshao side to side, lead off with Golurk. I figured that he would want to lead off with the Mienshao because usually you do that. You can go for the U-turn, get some switch initiative, or go for high jump kick outright. So Golurk was the best lead, and then he goes for the Grass Knot. And I did not see that coming because I figured, hey, I get free Stealth Rocks up. He's either going to switch out or go for the U-turn, and that's not the case. Turns out he's Life Orb, though, which is good information to have. And I take a huge hit from that. He said he keeps it on there for Swamperts, which is a really smart idea, but I do not like taking that much damage. Man, that did like 302 damage. I was not ready for that. But anyway, gonna go for the Earthquake as he does the U-turn switchy deal out into his Swampert. And Swampert's not gonna take that Earthquake very well. I'm not sure if this thing's defensive. It might be a weird offensive build with like leftovers or something. But he does go for the Earthquake. He does outspeed me because leftovers told me that, and he takes me out, which is really unfortunate because now I don't really have a check to Mienshao in case my Azelf or my Heracross, do get KO'd. So I go on to my Roserade. I predicted him to predict me to go for the spikes and stay in, so I went for the Giga Drain. I didn't want to over-predict and like do some weird shenanigans, go for Sludge Bomb. I just went for Giga Drain. I take out the Swampert, which is really nice. So I'm going to switch out on this Nidoking because I don't want to take an Earth Power or an Ice Beam. So we're going to my Azelf to take one of those, but he goes for the Fire Blast, and luckily for me, Azelf is going to be able to live that on 23 HP. I'm going to lock myself into the Zen Headbutt because that's like the best move I had to go for right now. He is going to go into the Alomomola, and look how much this Choice Banded Zen Headbutt does. That is not a lot of damage, but that was easily 40% after Rock. So I'm going to actually stay in because there's no reason for me to switch out. And Mizticall makes a bit of an over-prediction here and goes out into the Nidoking. I don't know if it was really an over-prediction, but I wouldn't have done that since I did just reveal that I was locking myself into Zen Headbutt. But he predicted me to go onto the Roserade, which is respectable, but I just wasn't going to do that at 23 HP. There's really no reason to keep my Azelf around, just because it's not going to be doing too much damage with that Alomomola out. So I get a free switch into my Roserade again as he fake outs my thing. I'm going to be able to take a high jump kick and retaliate with a Sludge Bomb. I figured I can take whatever hit this Mienshao wants to go for the Sludge Bomb on whatever he U-turns out into. If he stays in, I'll more than likely be able to take him out, and that's exactly the case. And now he's going to go out into his Porygon2. I do not think I can take an Ice Beam at this range of HP, so I'm going to switch out, go into my Roserade to first scout and see if he even has whatever, Ice Beam. And when I said Roserade, of course I meant Blastoise. And he does have the Ice Beam, so me seeing Ice Beam kind of tells me that he's going to have Thunderbolt, because usually when you see Ice Beam, you see Thunderbolt, because Bolt Beam combination is really nice to have. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Tail because I really have nothing to do to this Porygon 2. So I actually Dragon Tail him out into the Rotom, which is literally the worst Pokemon I could have Dragon Tailed him out into. He's going to go for the Volt Switch. I stay in because I want a safe switch into something else. I didn't want him to get Switch Initiative, and I wanted to... If I didn't live, I could go out into my Roserade, go out into my Heracross, do whatever. But it turns out I live on 18, go for the Scald. I'm in Torrent range, and this does like 10, 15%. And I didn't like that, but I can't really complain. I don't get a burn. I get to go for the Scald here. Again, still in Torrent range. Don't get a burn. He goes for the Recover, and he did trace my Torrent, so if he had like Water Pulse or HP Water, it would get boosted if he went low enough, but it's no, just no. And I'm going to go for the Scald again, and again, no burn, and he's going to take me out with the Thunderbolt. I don't see how I can not get a burn after 3 skulls. That's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, gonna go out in my Heracross, and I'm gonna either threaten him out or take him out with a close combat. He's actually gonna get threatened out, switch out into his Alomomola, which makes sense. I'm going to go for the close combat, like I said, and it's gonna do like 40% to this thing. Leave it in the yellow, but after leftovers, it's gonna bring it back up to the low green. And I'm not gonna want to stay in here because if he toxics me, I don't know if I want to take a toxic. So I'm gonna switch out, go into my Roserade as he goes for the Wish, which is actually a pretty smart play because had I stayed in, gone for another close combat, he would have been able to get all of his HPs back. And I figure, hey, I might as well go for a Sludge Bomb because I'm predicting him to switch out and pass the Wish to somebody else. And he switches out into the Rotom, which is perfect because I have a stab super effective Sludge Bomb for his face, and that's going to take out that Rotom, which is really nice. And all he has left is the Porygon 2 and the Alomomola. Both are the Pokemon that I wanted my Roserade for, and even if you go one turn back, the Rotom was there, which I needed the Roserade for. So I go for the Sludge Bomb, get the Poison, which is really nice. I'm going to be able to take this Ice Beam, not as well as I thought I would have, but well indeed, and with the Poison I will be able to 2-hit KO with a Sludge Bomb, which is absolutely perfect because I know I will outspeed the Alomomola, and I do have Giga Drain, so even if he has like Scald or something, it can burn me and possibly stall me out, I will in the long run win this battle. So I go for the Giga Drain. It almost takes it out. He lives on, I think he said 14 or 19 HP, which is like, of course he does. But look at all that HP I get back. Look at them souls that I get back from that Giga Drain. That's really awesome. So he goes for the Waterfall. It's not going to do anything. And on this following turn, I will be able to take him out with the last Giga Drain to end this battle in my favor. Thank you, Mizticall, for the battle. It was really fun. I really enjoyed my team. I liked your team with all the threats. It caused me to play a little more defensive, which in turn made you overpredict, and I apologize for that. But it was still a really good battle. If you guys do not know who Mizticall is, feel free to click from the Mienshao all the way to the Nidoking. It'll take you directly to his channel. Like his stuff, favorite it, do whatever you want. Subscribe to him is the #1 thing. He's an awesome guy, one of my great friends, and he's got that British accent, ladies, and some men. I don't know how you swing. But anyway, looking at my team, what? That's backwards. Anyway, if you guys want to see my last battle, feel free to click the Yon Mega. If you want to see my next battle when I upload it, click the Golurk. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr, add me on Skype. PuddlesA1 is the name throughout all that. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any requests for anything, if you want to comment or something, feel free to do that. Leave a like if you like it, leave a dislike if you didn't. I'm okay with either of those. I don't know what to say. Peace, love, and later, Gators.